I just wrote and distributed my newsletter. So if you're not signed up, sign up. I'm gonna leave the link below. It's Tuesday, lots of fun stuff happening today. For one, I have a bunch of interviews to do for my book, so that's why I got dressed and I did the most for today, because it really does help when you get dressed. Like, put your makeup on. Obviously I'm also filming, so I wanted to like not look like shit all week. But yeah, it does help me when I get dressed, put my makeup on, kind of do my hair, kind of try a little bit. I have 4 different interviews to do. They're not gonna take me long, but like the in-between and the transcribing is gonna take me long, so that's what I'll be doing all day. Before I get to that, I have to turn in an article that I've been working on. Yesterday I worked on the article and I ended up like working on other things that I had to turn in, so I couldn't really work on the book. So today is gonna be fully dedicated to the book in terms of the interviews and the rest of the outreach I have to do and like the transcribing and all of that. It's gonna be fun because I get to talk to a lot of different women that I love and that I, have been following their journey for a while, so that's gonna be great. But aside from that, it's gonna be like just doing the same thing. I feel like a lot of this process is gonna be a lot of like me sitting down and writing, because that's just what it is. Every day I try to read an article, at least one, and on something that I'm interested in, or maybe like something that I don't really know about. So today, Dolly Alderton, she wrote Everything I Know About Love, the book, which I read and I thought it was great. She just wrote an article for Grazia UK about how lockdown made her fall back in love with her phone. Here is the article in case you guys want to check it out. She's such a great writer. Like, she's so like witty and funny. I really love reading her work. If you're writing, even if you're writing for PR, you should always read a lot and read about like things that, like, if you're writing for PR, you should read press releases or like read up on different campaigns and stuff like that, just so you can like get the language and understand it, and then you can illustrate that in your own work. And then if you're writing like, if you're gonna focus on interviews or whatever that is, just focus on like reading what you're interested in reading about and what your work is on, because that's gonna help you become a better writer. So I just had a call with somebody that I have followed their journey for a very long time, and I was super happy to talk to her and connect with her. She's so excited about the book, and I just like felt very invigorated with that call, because I just like it became very real to me. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm like pumped for the day. By the way, this is what I'm having for lunch: barbecue rotisserie chicken shredded up, and then some lettuce cups. All right, so it's 3 p.m. I just finished my second interview of the day. I have another one at 5 and another one after that, so I will be transcribing the interviews. It doesn't take me long because they're pretty short, but I just want to make sure that I transcribe like in the moment, because sometimes when you record the interview, the voice gets muffly, or the recording, something happens. So I just want to make sure that I have all of that, and obviously I have the recording saved, but just in case anything happens, I want to make sure that I have that like immediately done. So I came across this Instagram post that said, ask an editor, what strategies can writers use to increase their chances of being published? This part says, if your ultimate goal is to write a memoir, that's fine, but it may be tougher to sell to a publisher. If you're a good writer, consider other subjects that may have a direct audience and lead to a book deal. The memoir could be your second book after you've established your platform. So I want to talk about this because when I first spoke to my publisher, like kind of started that conversation, I wanted to write a memoir, and then I realized like I don't have that platform for a memoir or that kind of background for it. So I figured that I would need to build that before I even started thinking about a memoir. So I first pitched them the memoir idea, and then I was like, wait, let's do this instead, because I think this might be something that fills a need, and it's something I'm super passionate about. And it's, for me, it would be just as interesting to write as a memoir, and then I could just revisit a memoir later on. I'm only 28 years old. People have written memoirs of my age, and it's totally normal, but I think like for me, the best step is to write something that more people are going to be interested in, and then revisit my memoir later on. So that's something to think about if you're starting a platform, or if you're starting to do something, or if you want a book deal. Is just to consider your audience that you already have and the things that you're interested in. Now I interrupt this content to show you some of the things that I got in the mail today. First up, I got my new planner in the mail. This is from Career Girl London. How pretty is this material? And it says GDD London here. And then it has like what I liked about this, like what made me actually get this, is this layout of having like your week here, like your entire week. Super helpful for me because I like to see everything, like I like to see everything big picture. So I really love that about this planner. Then it has like to-do list in the back as well as notes and just calendars. So I really love the layout of this planner. I know I got it an Amazon one that I didn't like as much. Like I ended up not liking it as much, so I got a new one because I am a big planner person, and if I don't like my planner, I'm just gonna get a new one because that's what you gotta do. And it comes with stickers. Next thing I got are these pretty little thing boots, just in time for fall. How cute are they? They're wide calf because I have a wide calf, so I always get like these type of boots, and they were really kind of difficult to find this time around. Here they are. They're a bit higher than I wanted them to be. I feel like they're gonna be a bit uncomfortable, but who cares? They're still cute. So I'm still here. It's 7 and I'll probably be here for a while today. So that's my Tuesday. I didn't get a chance to go work out because I just I couldn't like sign up for the class, but we'll try it again tomorrow. I just got home and showered a bit. As you can see, my hair is still wet, but I'm going to do an interview now. It's gonna take me about 20 minutes, and today it's kind of late already. It's like 3, but I'll just be here the rest of the day. I'll just be here until like late at night probably. I was like working until super late yesterday, which is fine because I'm just like chilling, working, getting things done. Also, someone reached out to me on Instagram because she's starting her own jewelry company. I'll put the picture up here so you can see it. But she sent me these really beautiful earrings, and they have like little studs in the inside, and they're gold. They're so cute. And then these butterfly hoops, which I love because you can never have too many hoops. And then this necklace, which has a stone here, and then like a shorter one with a little moon. So I'll be wearing these a lot. I normally don't have wine on the weekdays, especially at home, but today's Wednesday and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and that somewhere is my house. I got this tip from someone on TikTok. Basically, you blend heavy cream and some sweetener, and it makes like the cold foam from Starbucks. So we'll see how it tastes. It's actually so yummy. Good morning, it's Thursday today. I changed my outfit because the other outfit I had just was not doing it for me. So yesterday before I went to sleep, I was like consuming all this motivation on social media, and I was thinking about a newsletter I read that said we want to be motivated, but we don't consume motivation every day. So we want to have motivation daily, but we don't consume it every day. So that, like, not a life-changing sort of quote or anything, but it's something to think about if you like want to be motivated but you don't like constantly see motivation. Although sometimes like I'll see motivation and I won't be in the mood to receive it, so it just kind of, it'll annoy me, or I'll just be like, I don't want to see this today. But I've been like really in the mood to like improve myself and think about the systems that I work in and think about like what I work best in. And even though I'm a pretty like self-motivated person, but just having like that constant sort of words of wisdom around me has been really helpful. So yesterday I was following a couple of new Instagram accounts, and the first one is mindset.therapy, which just has like all kinds of different quotes, all kinds of like different videos of people talking and like saying motivating things. So the other one is James Clear, and I'm reading his book Atomic Habits, so I was like, okay, let me follow him, and I'm going to sign up for his newsletter too. And then there was another one, The Good Quote. That one is also another good one. And I also follow this other account called Poetry is Not a Luxury that I really love because I'm always like down to read poetry. The point is that I was reading a lot of these quotes. Like one of them says like there will be days when you feel like quitting, and there will be days when you like feel annoyed or it's painful to do something and you still have to do it. And that's not necessarily how I'm feeling lately. Like, I'm pretty motivated, I'm pretty like good with the work that I'm doing. But I thought about it because there are days when you're gonna feel like down, or you're gonna feel like self-doubt or whatever. And one of the questions that I'm asking the women that I'm interviewing is, what do you do when you feel self-doubt or stagnant? So I feel like that question has stayed with me, and I just love all the answers I'm getting. So I think about that a lot now because I'm in the process of, you know, writing this book and doing all the interviews. I just want to make sure that I'm like feeding myself motivation through this process, and I'm staying like in a good mindset, and not to let self-doubt like ruin this great opportunity for me that has been given to me, because a lot of times like we'll do that. So I just don't want any of those thoughts to come in, or I just don't want to allow that. I'm making sure that I am like fed motivation daily. Anyway, so today I have 3 more interviews. I have to finish doing my outreach. Hopefully today I'll finally finish doing the outreach on everybody on the list. So that will take all day, and later on I'm going to talk to somebody who reached out to me about PR. And then later at night, maybe watch a movie or something, like a scary movie. I really need to make it a point, because Halloween in October is my favorite season, and I feel like I haven't been really Halloween-y. So I want to watch like A Nightmare on Elm Street or like some Halloween movie. I watched only like 1 or 2 scary movies, and it's almost the end of October, so that has to change. Like, I need to make space for that for sure. So I just made myself this lunch. It has the outer aisle cauliflower thins, mozzarella, pesto, mushrooms, arugula. It's gonna be so good. Check it out. Okay, my room's a mess. I'm going out. It's Friday, and I'll probably just go out for like a drink or something and then come back. I hope you enjoyed this productive work week in my life, and I'll see you back here next time. Please go. Where did peace go?